The learning style I use to remember information more efficiently while studying OPV 112 is reading and writing learning style. However, most of the time I use the combination of visual and auditory. But on the other hand, reading and writing learning style is a predominant learning style I regularly use and used to acquire better gradings in OPV 122 module. Reading and writing is a learning style I used for preparing for assignments, opportunities, and activities in OPV 122. I consume information best when it's in words, whether that's by writing it down or reading it. To me, text is more powerful than any kind of visual or auditory presentation of an idea. My learning style helped me a lot when it comes to writing OPV assignments and comes to reading OPV assignments questions with critical thinking and thinking outside the box. I learn basically by reading and writing. I prefer to learn information by reading notes, slides, and textbooks. I make use of dictionaries and reading materials. This learning style benefited me mostly by rewriting notes and rereading notes silently again and again. I produced a good result in OPV 122 for this semester, simple by learning best by writing and rewriting information from OPV prescribed textbook and also in lecture slides. I arranged my OPV notes by using lists, headings, dictionaries, and definitions to understand the content. The use of OPV lecture slides and textbooks became an advantage to my preferred learning style of reading and writing. During online collaboration, Blackboard collaboration with tutors and lectures, I always take notes, writing down notes to solve misunderstanding while studying. I prepared for OPV 122 assignments opportunities by using my learning style reading OPV prescribed textbook. I also used ClickUp lecture slides to read as a way of learning and storing information quickly and simple. After reading OPV prescribed textbook and lecture slides, I automatically write notes based on both source of information, which helped me a lot to make sense out of the information I learned. Reading and writing learning style, it helped me a lot to retrieve information quickly, to remember information quickly while writing OPV assignments, opportunities. This learning style is so effective when it comes to reading OPV assignments questions. It gives the idea of what it is expected from me as a student. I make a maximum use of lists, listing OPV topics in preparation for assignments. Any idea or challenge I encountered during studying, I wrote it down so that I can think about it and solve it. I also retrieved information that I learned by writing down, whether information is online or in print. I basically read it and retrieve it by writing it down as a way of learning. During preparations for OPV 122 assignments opportunities, I preferred to read by myself, even though during Blackboard tutor already read the information. My learning style helped me to understand OPV information quickly because I'm used to reading. When I study OPV learning information, my mind quickly developed the concept and easily store the information. When it comes to using OPV reading materials, I successfully excelled because this is how I always learn, using reading materials and writing notes. I benefited from reading and writing a learning style. I can effectively remember information that I read or written down quickly. I normally enjoy reading in my free time. I can now write every details as a note. I usually write OPV essays for assignment preparations. Reading and writing learning style assisted me during my best learning experience in the following ways. Preparing for OPV assignments opportunities, I managed to easily grasp information, fully understand what the information is all about and what the information is trying to build in my mind. By reading lecture slides and prescribed textbooks, as well as writing notes for assignments preparation, I was able to manage time when learning. At some point, I definitely enjoyed a lot preparing for OPV 122 assignments opportunities. Using my learning style, reading and writing, I didn't encounter difficulties with my learning strategies. Every content I learned in OPV 122, my learning style was just suitable for all the topics we covered in this semester OPV module. This learning style also helped me during my challenging learning experience, when there was a lot of OPV information to be learned. In order to prepare for assignments, I was able to multitask through reading some information without writing notes to quickly store information, and sometimes I was taking notes for information that needed full attention. This way, I successfully acquired a bright gradings in all OPV assignments opportunities. As there is always a misunderstandings when it comes to some subtopics. For me, using this learning style allowed me to cross many learning barriers in OPV 122 module. I used this learning style to face challenges of storing information and to be able to retrieve it when needed quickly. This learning style is the best learning style I've ever used in my OPV journey. It's so helpful in many ways. Reading and writing learning style operates effectively by reading handouts with titles, subtitles, and organize them to convey information. Reading a prescribed textbook is also a set of advantage. It helps to build a self-knowledge, mixing information from the textbook with self-knowledge to produce a better understanding. Reading to understand and asking yourself questions is very helpful to solve difficulties one might encounter during studying. Thinking about what we have read in order to store the information so that you can remember it anytime, especially during assignments opportunities. Writing down notes, one of the most important strategies to learn effectively. Writing notes is a form of storing information for future use. Revising your notes for assignment preparations is very easy to revise from your written notes than printed materials. It goes hand in hand with reading from your notes. Growth mindset, incorporating it to my OPV 122 journey for this semester, effectively made me to be positive and made me to believe in myself when approaching OPV assignments. I managed to develop my learning style, learning strategies. Basically, a growth mindset played as a roadmap in my OPV 122 journey. Through hardworking and using my skills and talent to produce OPV better gradings, my mindset pushed me to reach my potentials, and growth mindset supported me to reach where I once thought I would never reach in my OPV journey for this semester. Incorporating the use of growth mindset into my OPV 122 journey made things easy and possible for me. I successfully developed a self-motivation. Because of incorporating the growth mindset into my OPV module journey, I acquired a better gradings. Incorporating a growth mindset into my OPV 122 made me to gain confidence and to build positivity inside my mind. I attempted the OPV 122 assignments with confidence gained from a growth mindset. Incorporating growth mindset played a crucial part in my OPV gradings. Having confidence is something we all need in order to produce a better result in anything we do. I fully benefited a lot when studying and preparing for tests using the notion of the growth mindset. Growth mindset made me to see and reach above my potentials. Everything became possible in my OPV journey. I managed to reach my goals in OPV 122. I exceeded my limit in OPV journey. Growth mindset supported me